Hello, Scorpio. Elsie here with a bonus read. How are you, Scorpio? Thank you so much for clicking here. I am here to give you a bonus read because of all of your views and your likes and your subscribes. Thanks so much for doing that. This tribe keeps getting bigger and bigger, this Scorpio tribe. I appreciate it. So we're here to do a bonus read, and the bonus reads are about the energy that is of the current energy or the future, and I do not date or time them. I feel like you'll find it when you need it, and it may resonate when you do. Let's find out what's going on for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you, thank you. This is my thank you. Tell me about Scorpio. Scorpio, we've got the Nine of Swords in the near past. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and we have the Fool. So you feel like there's something that is blocking you. It seems like there's a block to some sort of new beginning or a new path or clearing the slate. It feels like you're worried because you've been feeling stuck. I feel like it's that there is some sort of a block here that is not allowing you to move forward, or something is blocking you. We'll talk about that. Tell me about the current energy, please. We've got justice. So you need justice. And I feel like in the near past, yesterday or just before that, you haven't been getting this justice. At the center of the reading is the King of Pentacles. It could be some sort of justice in financial things, temporal things, right? Things that are in the 3D. So your house, your home, your job, your relationships with people. And we have the Magician. And what else do we have for the future, please, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? We've got the Page of Pentacles, we've got the Two of Swords, and we've got the Sun. Bottom of the deck, or the overall energy, is the Ace of Wands. Well, excuse me, first of all. I think, Scorpio, that it does feel like you've been trying to do something new, fresh, right? You've been trying to take a leap into something. So whether that means you're maybe moving or starting something new that's creative, maybe you're opening a business, it feels like you're worried because something keeps coming up that keeps stopping you from doing this. It feels like you're kind of stuck. And I want to say that if things keep getting in your way, and you're not able to move forward here, I think it's because of the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It's just not time. It's not divine timing. And so I feel like that's the biggest problem here. I want to say that in the current energy here, that it looks like with the King of Coins being at the center of everything here, that we are talking about money, the 3D. We could be talking about someone who's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that is in your life here. But I feel like you need justice in your Pentacle world, in your 3D world. I want to say that you are the person who is the Magician. We all are. All of us, right? We all have the right tools to do the things that we need, but some of us choose not to see them or can't see them because of things that we've been through. So I feel like you do have all the tools to make things work in your favor here, to have this new beginning here. I feel like you're trying to manifest something. Manifest some sort of a new beginning, or more money, or being the King of Coins. So having more than you need, having stable finances. Maybe it's a job. Take it as it resonates for you. The future here, we do have a block here, though. It's like you're blocked in. That's what it feels like here, that you're blocked in. You feel like you can't move forward, but you also feel like you can't go back. And I want to say that there's always that gray zone, right? When we're leaving an old vibration and ready to head into a new vibration, there's always the gray zone where we feel like we're kind of like stuck there. It's like we feel like we're in some sort of a purgatory. It's like, okay, I cleaned up my life. I cleaned up all the things from the past. I got rid of what I didn't need. And now I'm waiting for the new to arrive. And I feel like you're in this place of waiting for the new to arrive. That's what it feels like here. And so if you're waiting for your manifestation to come in, we've got the Justice card here. So we've got Libra, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We've got Libra energy here, as well as Aries and Gemini. And we've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo energy, if you're looking for those. All right, tell me why you're stuck here. Tell me what the wheel is, because you're feeling kind of stuck. But I want to say that I think it's because that there is, it's just not time. It's not divine timing. Tell me about the wheel. A couple more, please. Tell me about the wheel. One more. Tell me about the wheel. Tell me about the wheel. Okay, there we go. All right. So we've got the Hierophant, we've got the 5 of Pentacles, and we've got the 4 of Pentacles. You're shut off from your intuition, my friend. You're not listening to the higher self, I want to say. That might be the reason why you're feeling stuck. I feel like with the 5 of Pentacles and the Hierophant, it's telling me that you're kind of disconnected from the higher self. And that I feel like you've been trying to do that, but I feel like you're kind of closed off from it. Like you're not being very vulnerable. We have the 4 of Pentacles, right? It's almost like how can I say, somebody feels uncomfortable with telling people that they're listening to their intuition or that I'm connecting to my higher self. I feel like it almost feels like entitlement a little bit. Like you feel like it's just going to happen anyway. There's, the manifestation is bunk. Like it doesn't matter if I'm connected to my higher self or not. That's kind of what it feels like here with the 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like you are disconnected, shut off, shut down. It feels like maybe there's an energy here of not being very vulnerable to your higher self. And I feel like that's kind of what's got you stuck more than anything. It's what's standing between you and some sort of a clearing of the slate or a new beginning. I feel like the universe is waiting for you to realize that you're in the Hierophant energy right now, or that you need the Hierophant energy in order to move forward. The Hierophant energy, of course, is somebody who knows their path, somebody who's doing the right things, right? The Hierophant always does the right thing, who's leading people to the right place. And I'm not saying that you're not doing all of those things. I'm saying that you're feeling disconnected from that. So maybe that you're, there still is something within the Hierophant energy that you're not quite grasping, or maybe you just feel like, I don't need the Hierophant energy. I can do it my own. I'm a leader. I can do it on my own. And so I feel like that's what's holding back everything here. Tell me what you need justice in here. Tell me why the Justice card is here. Tell me why the Justice card is here. Justice card for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay. Well, we just threw down a card here. If I can find it, I'll grab it. Oh, there it is. All right, there she be. All right, so we do have the 2 of Wands. We have the 2 of Cups. We have the Hermit, and we have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. It feels to me like somebody here wants justice in having some type of a conversation. Ooh, look at that. There's the Judgment card and the Wheel of Fortune here. Interesting. So I feel like somebody here needs to have things come into balance, I want to say. And there is somebody here that I feel like you're preparing to reach out to, but you haven't done it yet. It feels like with the Hermit energy here, that you need to reach out to someone. And I feel like this is somebody who you're trying to decide as to whether you want them in your life as a love interest or not. We do have the 8 of Wands in the reverse, and it feels like it's actually quite silent between you two, that there's no communication, there's no conversation. And so I feel like the 2 of Wands is telling me to prepare to go out there and take a path and figure out what's going on here. But I feel like right now you are in this Hermit energy, which tells me that you're trying to find the wisdom about the situation, going over the details of it. I need to know what I need to know before I go and talk to this person about my feelings, because I feel like you do want to speak to someone about your feelings. Now we do have the Judgment card and the Wheel of Fortune here. So Judgment card tells me you're about to make a big decision, or you want a second chance at something here. For some of you, we do have the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me that things are about to move forward in the right direction. So I want to say that if you are the person who does require justice in a situation, it's like you want to know how someone feels about you, but we've been very silent with each other. And I feel like you want to gain more wisdom about the situation. Like, am I really seeing it right? Am I really seeing it the right way? Because why is it so quiet? And I want to say that usually it's quiet before things get really loud. I'm thinking about like a hurricane or a tornado, right? It feels like things get super silent before things start to go off, I'm going to say. So I feel like you're the one that is in the preparation here. And I feel like right now that you're by yourself trying to gain wisdom about whether you want to bring something together into justice and truth, whether you want to tell the truth about your feelings. It does feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here and the Justice card, the Judgment card, that I feel like you will be doing that. Tell me why the King of Coins is here, please. Tell me about the King of Pentacles at the heart of the matter. Tell me about the King of Pentacles, please. We've got the Moon energy that's in the reverse. We do have Justice showing up on the King of Pentacles. And we do have the Page of Cups. So I do feel that there is somebody here who has enough. I want to say you have enough, you are enough, you know your worth. I want to say that there's, you know, especially for the masculines, they always feel like, well, I don't have enough money. I can't provide. Like it feels like I want to say that if you're the person, it's like you don't see it. You don't see that you're enough. You don't see that you have enough to provide, I want to say, but it's coming to the surface. You will have a realization because the Moon energy is in the reverse. So I want to say if the reason that you're not going forward to speak to someone about their feelings, speak to someone about your feelings for them because you feel like you aren't enough, don't have enough, you can't provide enough. I feel like that's probably something that you're stuck in your head about. And the Moon in the reverse is telling me, the Moon in the reverse for me is the Sun. So it tells me that you're about to have some sort of a revelation that you actually do have enough, that you actually are very much in balance, that you... it's time for you to tell the truth. We do have the Page of Cups here, and it tells me that it's a surprise revelation for you. So I feel like coming up, you're going to have a surprise realization that, you know what, I am enough. And if this person doesn't think I'm enough, then they're just not my person. And that's the end of it. As long as you think that you're enough, then that's really all that matters. So I feel like you will be realizing this in the week ahead here. Or, I mean, it could be the week ahead, it could be around the corner, it could be a year from now for some of you, right? There is no date or time on this reading, but I want to say that you're showing up at the heart of the matter here as the King of Pentacles, so I feel like you have enough. I feel like you are enough, that you have enough abundance, that you're ready to settle down. I feel like you are very responsible with your finances. I feel like you feel that you actually do owe some sort of an apology to someone. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Like I feel like it feels like you want to have justice and some sort of an apology. Maybe they owe you an apology. Tell me about this Page of Cups. We do have the Six of Cups in the reverse, and we do have the Ace of Wands. So I feel like you're stuck in nostalgic memories here, and it's the reason why you feel like you're not enough. You're stuck in nostalgic memories. It's like this is holding you back from everything. You're not vulnerable here, right? You're disconnected from your intuition here, and you're not vulnerable. But this Fool, like the path is open for you. It's ready. The path is ready for you, but you're not ready for the path, if that makes any sense at all. We've got the Magician here. Tell me what you're manifesting here. Tell me about the Magician. You're manifesting the Queen of Pentacles, who is the counterpart to the King of Pentacles. I think you're showing up as the King of Pentacles here. Tell me about the Magician. Tell me about the Magician, please. We've got the Four of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like you do have all the tools, and you are enough, but I do feel like that this person is a soulmate for you, and I feel like that's what freaks you out, that you have manifested a soulmate, and it's almost like you don't believe it, disconnected from the intuition. And I feel like this person is someone that you have to go back round to, possibly for some of you, in order to speak with them, because I feel like it's really silent right now and you need the justice. I don't think you want it. I think you need it because it's shown up twice here. So I feel like you're the one that needs the justice. You're the one that's being silent. It feels like with the Eight of Pentacles here that you really do want to work on getting this manifestation in. It feels like there needs to be some healing here between you and this soulmate, the Queen of Pentacles. So I think that you and the Queen are showing up as in the Pentacle energy and not in water energy, because I feel like this is a 3D relationship. It's like we're going to have to get together face to face and we're going to have to talk about this. And I feel like that's the part that's been holding you back. I feel like you do want this new path of excitement here, but I feel like the Six of Cups in the reverse is telling me you're stuck in nostalgia. But I'm thinking about what happened back there, and is this person ever going to, are they ever going to forgive me? right? Are they ever going to forgive me for whatever it was that I did? And, you know, this may not be for you. Maybe that person owes you an apology. Take it as it resonates for you here. But in this energy coming into the future here, it looks like the Page of Pentacles tells me that you do get an opportunity to see this person face to face. So I feel like you will be reaching out to them. The Two of Swords is telling me that you just want the balance, regardless of what's going on. It's like I don't really see the situation for what it is, but I think you're about to see it for what it is because the Sun is here. So we do have growth that comes from you taking the blindfold off. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles, please. Got the Queen of Wands. Got the Star. And we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like you have to feel inspired to do this. It feels like you are not yet inspired, not putting any energy into it, but I feel like you're manifesting it. I feel like the hope is here. There's hope for a new beginning, or hope for meeting in the 3D face to face. I feel like you are incredibly attracted to this person. There is a lot of chemistry and attraction. I feel like you do want to go forward and speak with this person, and I feel that you will, but I feel like this Knight of Wands is telling me that you're not necessarily feeling like you want to put the energy into it right away. Why is that? Why is the Nine of Wands in the reverse, please? Because the Seven of Pentacles is in the reverse. It feels like you really don't want to wait anymore. It's like you're in this tug and pull with yourself. I don't want to wait anymore, but it's not the right time. And I think you're right. It's not the right time. You need to connect to your intuition first to know when it is the right time. You understand? Yeah, I think it's you don't know that it's the right time. I feel like it is the right time because the Magician is here, Justice is here twice. I feel like it is the right time, but you don't see it because you're disconnected from your intuition or the higher self. Tell me about the Two of Swords and the Sun. There it is. There's the Fool, right? It's up there. And we've got Strength. One more. One more. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. So what is it going to take? It's going to take some confidence. It's going to take some courage for you to take a leap of faith. So I feel like first things first, it's time for more meditation. It's time for you to get into this meditation. And the Hermit tells me that you need to spend some time alone thinking about how much work and effort you want to put into this, because the manifestation is here. It's like here waiting for you. But you feel like you have to work harder on being healed for some reason for this person here. It feels like that is as soon as you decide to remove this mental block, that you're free to go. Yeah, you're free to go to the Ace of Wands. You're free to have conversation. You're free to clean up whatever challenges you've had in communication, whatever heartbreak and whatever ending happened here. You're free to go. You're free to go clear it up if you want to. There it is, and the King of Cups is here. There you are. So it feels like you've got a decision to make, my friend, in the future. That's the bottom of the deck is the future for me. The King of Cups, who is Scorpio, you've got a decision to make, my friend, and that is, are you going to sit in the moon energy and feel all the feelings and not move forward, or are you going to bring this heartbreak to an end by opening conversation and a new path of passion with this person? All right. I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. All your clicks and views. Thanks for loving on me the way you do. I'm going to go, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye.